and welcome back to Behind the Shot. This is episode 4. In this episode we're going to be looking into my most recent project titled Deep, so let's get into it. So the brief was to create a series of campaign images and a video for a brand's new product launch. The product was a toner and the theme around the product was hydration. Every art director or director in general always wants to hear that the client trusts in their ideas and gives them the full creative freedom, which is what they gave me on this one. So I knew pretty instantly that I wanted it to be about water to represent the hydration of the product. I always love working in the studio and kind of manipulating light. So I knew I wanted to do something around creating water texture through lighting. Usually I can see the image in my head before I've even done it. So I kind of have to work backwards in the sense that I have to find references that kind of match what I'm thinking. Obviously I need to find visual references in order to translate my ideas to the rest of the team. So it was really about finding the right references that would show this kind of light manipulation. And one of the main reference images was an image from a David Comer campaign. So once I'd put together the visual references for the lighting, it was really about execution. With all of my projects, I also do the production. So it's down to me to figure out the logistics and how we're going to execute it. I wanted to think about how we were going to create this water set. I knew that we'd need some reflective surface. When I'm working on a project, I'm always kind of aware of what's going on around me and looking for different inspirations. Also, there's things out there that could help you kind of execute your idea. And one day I was just scrolling on Instagram and I saw that Kim Kardashian had posted a behind the scenes of her Skims campaign, and she'd used this reflective foil surface, and I knew that this would be perfect and this was exactly what we needed to kind of bounce the light to create this water effect. So I was kind of on the hunt for this metallic foil. We didn't have a very big budget for this, so I wasn't able to source a set designer. So once I knew I wanted the foil flooring, it was really about hunting on Amazon and eBay to find this kind of reflective foil. So I came across this foil that is actually used for greenhouses, and it was literally £2 a pack, and we just bought loads of them from Amazon, and that is what we used for the floor. And when it came to creating the water lighting, I really wanted to have a lot of options just in case on the day if something didn't work. So as well as trying to bounce the light off the floor, I really wanted to have like a backup plan as well. So I ended up buying a projector and different kind of foils that we could bounce light off, different holographic film. As well as a projector, I also brought a nightlight as well. We shot on a Colorama, which was a similar Pantone to the product. We also did some close-up shots with actual water, so we did pour water on the floor. When it came to hair and makeup, I wanted everything to be really dewy, like she's just fresh out the ocean, and we did wet textured hair. I really wanted it to have this kind of mystical mermaid feel, and I think we achieved it. The styling actually changed a lot on the day. Originally I wanted it to be tone on tone with blue kind of turquoise outfits, but the client really wanted it to be a bit of a contrast. We ended up going with this white satin dress, which looked amazing on her. And then when it came to post-production, I was unsure at first, but the client really wanted us to kind of manipulate the floor to create waves. So in post, the retoucher added kind of wave textures to the images, which I actually think elevated the images. The retoucher ended up doing an amazing job to create these waves in the floor. There was quite a lot of time spent on post-production, especially when it came to the video. I wanted it to be perfect and we went back and forth. I think we probably had about 7 different versions of the video. I'm so pleased with the overall images and video, and I think it turned out really well. Thank you to everyone that worked on this project. It's actually turned out to be one of my favourite pieces of work, so I'm really pleased with it. If you want to see the full campaign, I will link it down below. I hope this gave you a bit of an insight into behind the scenes, and keep an eye out for the next episode where I'll be breaking down another one of my projects. Thanks!